Hey guys, it's your pal Victor here from Cult Classics and Cult Following, and today we are doing a review for the new Amazon Prime streaming movie Coming to America. And this is a sequel to the classic 1988 John Landis, Eddie Murphy comedy Coming to America. This time we've got two, the numeral dos. So I've been kind of slow to the Coming to America franchise. I never actually watched the full movie until recently because I've never I like comedies, but I don't really actively seek them out all that much. So finally got to see it. I enjoyed the original tremendously. I liked that it was kind of like a sneak sequel to Trading Places. I think it held up. The Rick Baker makeup on Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall was awesome. And felt like kind of like a lightning in a bottle movie, but Coming to America, if you enjoyed the original film, you're going to enjoy this because it's kind of like a loving fan letter to that movie and people who love that movie. Like anything you loved in the original Coming to America is referenced in some way, and that's not to just say it's a fan service movie. What it does is it kind of takes the premise of the original film and flips it around. The big part of it is basically Eddie Murphy's father, King Joffrey, played by James Earl Jones, who's in his 90s and is really funny in this. He's about to pass away, and he's very afraid that his country is going to be taken over by the neighboring country, which is called Nextdoria, which is such a terrible name. You have to give it props. And what happens is the leader Nextdoria is General Izzy, who's played by Wesley Snipes. And let me just tell you, Wesley Snipes is awesome in this movie. He's kind of like, he's supposed to be the son of the general who offers his daughter to Eddie Murphy for marriage in the original Coming to America, the one he makes bark like a dog, and now he wants revenge for that by taking over the country because she's still barking like a dog because Eddie Murphy never told her to stop. And he's afraid of a coup because Eddie Murphy has 3 daughters and no male heirs. And then the king's witch doctor, who's kind of a weird play on like a witch doctor, and Rafiki from the Lion King. And there's a lot of fun Lion King references in this movie. Tells him that actually Eddie Murphy has a son in America, and the way they make this work through retconning the original movie is super clever. So what ends up happening is Arsenio Hall and the character Semmi and Prince Akeem go to America to find his son, this kid named Lavelle, who is Leslie Jones's son. And once this is revealed, Lavelle, he's kind of drifting in life. He just turned 30 and he doesn't really want to upend his life, but his uncle, who's played by Tracy Morgan, and his mom kind of like encourage him to follow this destiny, while Akeem has a different, kind of purpose and why he wants Lavelle to be this heir. When Lavelle is in Zamunda, he meets one of his groomers, this girl named Mbebe, and it's kind of becomes almost like a flip of the original where he starts falling for her, having come all the way from Queens. So I don't want to spoil anymore. That's just kind of like the basic setup for the movie, but I will say a lot of it is about Akeem growing as a person and not being his father, and realizing he was his best person when he went to Queens and met Lisa, who's Sherry Headley, who's also in this movie and is awesome. Pretty much the entire surviving cast of the original is in this movie, and it's really cool. And they find some great nods to actually keep, to reference people who aren't in this movie. So there's an awesome bit in here with Colin Jost that like killed me. It was so funny, referencing characters from the original movie. Uh, but all I can say is, if you enjoyed Coming to America, if you enjoyed Eddie Murphy, if you enjoyed like Trading Places and those kind of John Landis comedies, you should check this out. As Craig Brewer directed this movie, you might remember he directed the Dolomite movie that Eddie Murphy did last year for Netflix. And a lot of the cast in that movie is in here, like Tracy Morgan and Wesley Snipes. And I guess he has a really good relationship with Eddie Murphy if he was able to get this movie made. And a lot of the actors from that movie also work well in this one. So hopefully their collaborations continue, because I like seeing Eddie Murphy on the big screen. And it's weird just seeing, Craig Brewer, he did movies like Black Snake Moan and Hustle and Flow. And it's interesting seeing him transition to this kind of like comedy chapter in his career that works really well, this like dramedy kind of thing. But yeah, Eddie Murphy is just great in this. And like I said, I can't really say enough good things about this movie. It's a fun movie. There's a ton of fan service for the original. So if you've never seen the original, you should probably see that one. If you're going in cold without seeing the original, I don't know that it's going to work as well for you. It's just this is one of those movies that feels like a celebration of that time, even of that music. There's a lot of musical numbers in here, so if you're a younger person, you might even be confused by some of the bands or groups you see in this movie. But if you're from the grew up in the 80s and 90s, I think you'll be like, dude, this is awesome. So all I can say is this movie has a lot of joy behind it. It's not going out trying to win awards, but it is going out to try to be a good, faithful continuation of that movie. And I dig it. And I think if you enjoyed Coming to America, you will enjoy Coming to America. If you enjoyed this review, check out more of our reviews over at our channel at Cult Classics and our website over at cultfalling.co. Later this month, we'll be doing a ton of South by Southwest coverage, so check that out. And as always, this is Victor saying, see you at the movies. Later.